Hi, my name is Gail, and I'm here today to show you how to sew a bandit style face mask from a piece of muslin used for lining, which will be 12 inches by 9, and a design fabric. In this case, in the spirit of Halloween, we have a fabric that's already been cut on the fold. The only stitching we're going to do right now will be for the bridge of the nose, 1/4 inch seam allowance separately on both the design fabric and the lining. All right, so for the bridge of the nose, a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And tack at the beginning and the end. And for your designer piece as well. And now you'll open these up and press your seam allowance to one side before you put right sides together and stitch around to hold them in place. All right, so we have our lining as well as our finished piece, and we're going to press the seam allowance to one side. Steam that nicely. And for the finished piece as well, press that seam allowance, and then you will right sides together, matching your seams. Put a few pins in those, and you're going to stitch all the way around a 1/4 inch seam to hold those together. Across the top and across here, back to the sewing machine. Now you'll place your right sides together, matching your seams at the bridge of the nose. Before you pin that in place, from a scrap piece of the muslin, you'll take a 2 inch by 4 inch piece of fabric, press it in half, and stitch the ends. This is going to be for the nose piece that will get sewn into the seam by the bridge of the nose. This will prevent, if you wear glasses, your glasses from getting steamed up. So let's just take and tack each end and prepare it for the seam allowance. Just go back and forth a few times so that it does not slide inside the pocket. And on this end, and back and forth a couple of times. And just slide it right in the pocket and attach it to that seam allowance across the bridge of the nose. Right along here. I'll put pins across the top, pin across down to the point, and that's where you'll stitch 1/4 inch seam allowance. And here we go. Lock those stitches in at the beginning. Pins out. And lock those stitches at the end. And now pick up down to the point, again 1/4 inch. Lock those stitches. And then you're going to pivot and come on up the side and stop right here. And lock those stitches. Turn it right side out after you've cut your threads. And give it a good press at the ironing board. All right, this has been stitched all around, leaving openings here and pressed. This has been turned in a 1/2 inch on each side, but left open so that we can attach the elastic for the earpieces. The elastic's been cut to 9.5 inches. And now we're just going to prepare it by attaching pony beads. Get a nice strong piece of rope or twine and slide the pony bead right onto it. Have a nice strong knot at the end. Take your elastic and slide it through the loop. Pinch it tight and slide that pony bead down and onto the elastic. Now pinch the ends of that elastic strip, again right through the loop on your string, and you're going to attach a second pony bead. Be careful not to twist your elastic, make sure it's flat. Put them both through and pinch. Slide that pony bead down and pull. Now you've got double the thickness. This one's going to be a little rough to get down, but it will slide right on. And you've got 2 pony beads. And do it again for the other ear. And now we'll stitch them into place. There's about a 1/2 inch turn here, and that's about how far you'll go in with the ends of the elastic. And you're going to want to go back and forth a couple times so that you get that elastic nice and secure. Forward and back. Lift your presser foot, and without twisting, get that second one in the top. And you're all set to stitch again. And close that seam. Go up and back. There you go. And that's one side, nice and tight. And this will tighten it behind your ear. And now the other side. And go back again. Make sure you lock it in. And lift that foot and put the second one in. And you're good to go. Sealing that seam and back and forth, securing it. Cut your threads. And you've got a bandit style face mask. And my name is Gail. I thank you for watching today. Be sure to go to Pinterest or Google and you can find bandit masks and the patterns. Thank you.